Dickie George founded Southeast in 1981 and it was primarily began as they were working with a local bank here to continue to develop Perimeter Park. And they started with Perimeter 1, which was their first building, continue to build those buildings that are there to develop that park.
Today, it's easy for one to drive down to the Cool Springs area and look at it and realize that it was the natural path of progress. However, when Dad and George first began pursuing property in Williamson County, specifically in the city of Franklin in that area, it was absolute farmland. There were no appreciable commercial buildings in the area. It was all agricultural. So they were visionaries and pioneers to see that as the path of progress. In 1983, they began commissioning demographic studies, which led them to the conclusion that this was the natural path of progress, and began acquiring land in 1983. And from about 83 to 86, they assembled approximately 1,100 acres in the area of today, which is known as Cool Springs. We got an interchange approved with the Department of Transportation. We got CBL and Associates out of Chattanooga to begin construction of the mall that is there today. And we were the company that was responsible for the original master plan and execution of Cool Springs. And while we didn't get to see it through its completion, I think it's still a very positive aspect of our history. In the early 1990s, and this followed a period of a lot of inactivity owing to the real estate meltdown in the late 80s, we became involved with a hospital outside of New Orleans, Louisiana. And it really was an interesting part of our career to bring together architecture with development services and really form the basis for our company going forward for the next several years.
But when I joined them, I would say that would be a key event because the partnership went from 4 to 5, and then that opened the market up for Southeast Venture in Metro Center that hadn't been opened up before, and we've done a lot of business out there since then. 2000
was a good year for Southeast Venture. Number one, it really seemed to cement our relationship with the H.G. Hill Company, because we worked in conjunction with them to develop the Armour Hill office building, in which we consolidated our 2 offices, Metro Center, as well as our office at Perimeter Park, into the new office building. 2000 was also a good year because we provided or added interior design services. But from that relationship with H.G. Hill, we also, from there, we developed the Smith, Segment & Reed office building. And we also provided the Gateway office building. We'd already done the BMW dealership. All of those projects, we used almost multiple services of Southeast Venture, our design, our development management, and also our brokerage and our property management. So through that relationship with Hill, it really seemed to put us in the right direction of what we wanted to do.
One of the key projects for the current generation of owners was a project we developed in Metro Center for the state of Tennessee. It was a 250,000 square foot office building for the Department of Labor. It was really the first time that, absent Dad and George, our company created an ownership stake in an income-producing property.
Hellspring was a huge opportunity for us at a time when the economy was bad, to say the least. At a time when there was not a lot of development going on, we had a chance to do a great project for a great company and pull together and use all of our business model, which is interior design, architecture services, construction management, brokerage, and it really was a great opportunity for us.
Construction started in early 2012 on the 12 South Loft project. It's a multi-use project including about 10,000 square feet of retail, 90 apartment units, and a really growing popular area in Nashville, and one of the emerging neighborhoods. So that was really key for us, and we're really excited about the opportunities there.